Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the Print Press Profit Podcast, the podcast where we dive into all things related to print on demand and turning a profit. I'm your host, Simon Crack, and today we're kicking off our series on social media marketing for POD. Whether you're just starting out or looking to boost your online presence, we've got you covered. Let's dive in and explore how social media can elevate your POD business to new heights. When it comes to choosing the right social media platforms for marketing your POD, there are a few key players you should definitely consider: Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok. Let's start with Instagram. If your POD has a strong visual element, then Instagram is definitely a platform you'll want to explore. With over 1 billion active users, it's a great place to showcase your products through engaging visuals and stories. The platform also offers various ad formats to help you reach your target audience effectively. Next up, we have Facebook. With its extensive targeting options and massive user base, Facebook is a powerful platform for reaching potential customers. From creating a business page to running targeted ads, Facebook provides a range of tools to help you connect with your audience and drive sales. For those with visually appealing products, Pinterest can be a goldmine. This platform is all about inspiration and discovery, making it an ideal place to showcase your POD in a visually captivating way. It's particularly effective for tapping into the interests and aspirations of your target audience. And of course, we can't overlook TikTok. With its rapidly growing user base and viral content potential, TikTok offers a unique opportunity to create engaging and shareable short-form videos that can help raise awareness and generate buzz around your POD. Each platform has its own unique strengths, so it's important to consider your target audience, the nature of your products, and your marketing goals when deciding which platforms are the best fit for promoting your POD. And remember, it's not about being on every platform, but rather being on the right platforms where your audience is most active. So take the time to explore and test different platforms to find the perfect fit for your POD. Crafting engaging posts that capture attention is a crucial aspect of social media marketing. The goal is to stop the endless scrolling and make people pause to take notice of your content. So how do you create posts that stand out in a crowded feed? First off, it's all about being visually appealing. Eye-catching graphics, striking images, and high-quality videos can make your posts irresistible. Incorporating vibrant colors and bold typography can help your content pop and draw people in. Next, consider the power of storytelling. People love narratives, so use your posts to tell a compelling story about your products. Share behind-the-scenes snippets, sneak peeks, or personal anecdotes that make your audience feel connected and eager to tune in. Additionally, sparking conversation is key. Ask thought-provoking questions, invite opinions, or run polls to encourage interaction. Engagement not only boosts your post's visibility, but also fosters a sense of community around your product. And of course, don't forget to inject some personality into your posts. Infuse humor, authenticity, and relatability to make your content resonate with your audience on a human level. Lastly, keep experimenting and analyzing. What works for one product might not work for another, so don't be afraid to try new approaches. Take advantage of analytics to track which types of posts generate the most engagement and tailor your content accordingly. By crafting posts that captivate attention, you'll not only expand your reach, but also cultivate a loyal following for your social media. So, get creative, be authentic, and watch as your engagement soars. Hashtags are like the secret sauce of social media marketing for podcasts. They're powerful little tools that can help boost your discoverability and reach a wider audience. But not all hashtags are created equal. Mastering the art of using hashtags effectively can make a big difference in how your content gets seen. First off, it's important to understand that not all hashtags are about popularity. Sure, using super popular hashtags like podcast or marketing might get your posts in front of more eyes, but they'll also be quickly buried under a mountain of other posts using the same hashtags. Instead, consider using a mix of popular, niche, and branded hashtags to strike a balance between reach and specificity. Speaking of specificity, using niche hashtags related to your product's topic or industry can help you connect with a more targeted audience. Think of these hashtags as your way of reaching people who are already interested in what you have to offer. For example, if you have a POD store selling t-shirts about small business tips, using hashtags like small business owner or entrepreneurship can help you hone in on an audience that's likely to find your content valuable. On the flip side, don't underestimate the power of creating your own branded hashtags. These are unique to your podcast and can help you build a sense of community and engagement with your listeners. Encourage them to use your branded hashtags when sharing their thoughts about your product, and you'll start to see a community form around your content. Remember, it's not just about slapping a bunch of hashtags on your posts and calling it a day. Take the time to research which hashtags are relevant to your content and audience. And don't be afraid to experiment with different combinations to see what works best. With a bit of hashtag mastery, you can supercharge your discoverability and grow your product's reach in no time. So, you've built up your social media presence, and you're ready to take it to the next level. One powerful strategy for boosting your brand's visibility and credibility is by collaborating with influencers. These are individuals with a strong following in your target niche who can help promote your products or services to their audience. It's like having a trusted friend vouch for your brand, which can be incredibly effective in building trust and driving sales. When seeking out influencers to partner with, it's important to look for individuals whose audience aligns with your target market. This ensures that the partnership will be relevant and impactful. You want to find influencers whose followers are likely to be interested in what you have to offer, so do your research and choose wisely. Once you've identified potential influencers, it's time to reach out and start building a relationship. Remember, influencers are people too, so approach them with authenticity and respect. Show that you've done your homework by mentioning specific aspects of their content that resonated with you, and explain why you think a collaboration would be mutually beneficial. When it comes to the specifics of the collaboration, be open to negotiation. Some influencers may prefer monetary compensation, while others might be more interested in receiving free products or exclusive discounts for their audience. The key is to find a win-win situation where both parties feel valued and benefit from the partnership. Finally, be sure to track the results of your influencer collaborations. Monitor metrics like engagement, website traffic, and sales during and after the partnership to evaluate its effectiveness. This will help you determine which influencers are the best fit for your brand and refine your approach for future collaborations. Remember, partnering with influencers can be a game changer for your social media marketing strategy, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and forge those valuable connections. Who knows, your next big breakthrough could be just one influencer collaboration away. Alright, that wraps up our discussion on collaborating with influencers. Stay tuned for the next segment, where we'll dive into the nitty-gritty of creating compelling content for social media. So, let's talk about paid ads for your POD business. I know the idea of spending money on ads can be a bit daunting, but when done right, it can really pay off. The key to making your paid ads successful is targeting the right audience. You want to make sure that you're reaching people who are actually interested in what you have to offer. Luckily, social media platforms give you the tools to do just that. Start by defining your target audience. Who are they? What do they like? Where do they hang out online? Once you have a good idea of who you're trying to reach, you can use that information to tailor your ad campaigns. Another important factor is the ad creative itself. You want to grab people's attention and get your message across quickly. This means using eye-catching visuals, clear and concise copy, and a strong call to action. It's also crucial to test different ad formats and messaging to see what resonates best with your audience. A little A/B testing can go a long way in optimizing your campaigns for success. And of course, don't forget about tracking and analyzing your results. You want to know which ads are performing well and which ones aren't, so you can make adjustments as needed. Paid ads can be a powerful tool for growing your pod business, but it's important to approach them strategically. With the right targeting, creative, testing, and analysis, you can make the most of your ad budget and see some real returns. Okay, so you've set up your social media accounts for your podcast, but now it's time to really grab people's attention and make a splash. Here are some quick tips and tricks to give your social media marketing an instant impact. First up, visuals matter. People scroll through their feeds at lightning speed, so you need eye-catching images and graphics to stop them in their tracks. Use high-quality photos, vibrant colors, and engaging designs to make sure your posts pop. Next, don't be afraid to show some personality. Social media is all about connections, so let your brand's personality shine through. Whether it's through humor, behind-the-scenes glimpses, or shared anecdotes, injecting some personality into your posts will help you stand out in a sea of content. Another key tip is to be consistent. Posting regularly and sticking to a schedule will keep your audience engaged and aware of your podcast. Whether it's daily, weekly, or bi-weekly, find a posting frequency that works for you and stick to it. Lastly, engage with your audience. Don't just throw content out there and hope for the best. Respond to comments, ask questions, and create opportunities for your followers to interact with you. This not only builds a sense of community, but also shows that you value your audience's input. By implementing these quick tips and tricks, you'll be well on your way to making an instant impact with your social media marketing for your podcast. Alright, so as we wrap up today's episode, let's recap some of the key takeaways that we've covered when it comes to leveraging social media marketing for your pod business. First, we talked about the importance of understanding your audience and selecting the right social media platforms to engage with them. Remember, it's not about being everywhere, but rather being where your target customers are most active. Next, we delved into the significance of creating valuable content that resonates with your audience. Whether it's informative blog posts, engaging videos, or eye-catching graphics, the key is to provide content that adds value and builds trust with your audience. We also discussed the power of engagement and community building. It's not enough to just push out content. You need to actively engage with your followers, respond to comments, and foster a sense of community around your brand. And lastly, we touched on the importance of monitoring and analyzing your social media efforts. By tracking metrics and insights, you can identify what's working and what needs improvement, allowing you to make informed decisions for future marketing strategies. Now, as you take these takeaways into consideration, it's important to think about the next steps for your social media marketing efforts. Consider setting specific goals, whether it's increasing brand awareness, driving website traffic, or boosting sales. And then develop a plan of action to achieve those goals, which may include scheduling regular content updates, engaging with your audience, and experimenting with different types of content. Remember, building a strong social media presence takes time and consistency, but by staying focused on your goals and continuously refining your strategies, you'll be well on your way to reaping the rewards of effective social media marketing. So, go ahead and put these takeaways into action and watch your pod business thrive in the ever-evolving world of social media.